In a recent video, I made a tray using cardboard. While I was searching for inspiration for that project, I came across this adorable little trinket box from Anthropologie. And now I want to dupe it. I'm on it. I do have a cardboard box, and that's all I need to get started. I made this practice box to learn new and better techniques working with cardboard. In my research, I found out that you can make furniture, like real furniture, out of cardboard. Like people make chairs and bookcases, like real things. And I am now on this like cardboard education mission. But no, this channel is not going to become dedicated to cardboard. But did you know that 5 sheets of cardboard glued together are as strong as drywall? The internet told me that, so I mean, it has to be true. But along with this heart-shaped practice box, I want to make a circle one using this box. Deconstruct your box and remove any tape. That sticker was stubbornly stuck on, so I left it. First, I'm going to cut 2 same-size circles for the base and the lid. And then set those aside. Then I'm going to cut 1 more and mark 1/2 inch around to make a smaller circle. Cut through the first layer of paper. Tear out that first layer and the corrugated middle layers to leave you with a 1/2 inch border. Gently bend the border over the exposed edge. Glue this smaller circle to one of the first circles you cut. I'm using wood glue. Cut slits through the paper border . Trim away any excess paper and glue that down. This covers up the exposed cardboard edges. While the glue is drying, I sanded down the edges of the bottom and top circles just to smooth it out. Onto the side of the box, which is really just a rectangle. Make this as deep as you want your box to be. Once the piece is cut, gently squeeze the piece to break down the middle so it can curve. Next, mark a 1/2 inch along one side. I'm going to cut through the top layer of the paper again, removing everything except that still attached paper on the other side. Fold the border over the exposed edge like before. Cut slits along the entire flap. Still using wood glue, I attach the side piece to the bottom circle. This is where I realized that I needed to cut the flap smaller. This just helps it look smoother. Where the ends meet up, I joined the seam with hot glue. I also added hot glue to the inside of the seam and around the lid. With the construction part done, it's time to hide the seams. I tore strips of packing paper and glued them over the seams. Ripping the paper feathers out the edges so it blends in a bit better with the cardboard base. The glue is dried overnight and I want to now paint everything white. Both boxes I want to paint inside, outside, top, bottom, everything white. But before I do that, I want to try to get as smooth of a finish as I can. And there are some raised and rough spots wherever I added the paper to kind of hide the seams. So I think I can just get away with sanding this down. Let's give it a try. Like, I understand it's not going to be perfect like I'm sanding wood, but I still think I'm going to be able to get it down. Seems to be working. My pieces are all pretty much painted. This one is just like the inspo pick. It is pink on the bottom. And this one, I've already veered off course a bit and made it round instead of a heart shape. So I want to take that just a little step further. And I have these napkins with little hearts on them, and I want to do like a napkin transfer along the bottom. I just think it'll look super cute. Using Mod Podge, I attached the napkin. To make sure it was stuck down everywhere, I applied a coat of Mod Podge over the top of the napkin too. This turned out pretty cute. Yeah. All right, now that that's done, I can move on to making the bows for the top. And I will be making them out of cardboard, just a bit of the little scrap bits of cardboard that I still have left from the box. I'm just gonna kind of draw out the bows and cut them out. Yeah, let me just get a pencil. After drawing the center knot and the hanging ribbon to the size I wanted, I cut out my shape about 1/4 inch larger so I could create a border like I had done for the lid. Then I folded over that extra paper, glued it down, and painted the ribbon black. I also cut 2 long strips and did the same as I did for the bows. For some reason, I didn't cut a border for the heart lid. It didn't even cross my mind. This left the edges exposed and messy. My solution was to cover it with Dollar Tree puff paint. I smoothed it down with my finger, and I don't know what that paint is made out of, but it didn't transfer any paint to my hands. It just felt a bit wet. Weird, but convenient. I painted the edges of both of the lids with black craft paint. Then came bow assembly. I attached the cardboard with hot glue and tried to mimic the shape of the bow the best I could to the inspo pick. I touched up any areas where the cardboard cracked and then tried to make the bow look like it was part of the lid, not just glued down. First I tried the puff paint again, but it just wouldn't stick to wherever there was hot glue. So instead I went around the bow with hot glue. In the end, this didn't work out really well either. I think it ended up looking messier wherever I did this. So just glue down the bow and be done with it. It'll look better. Now I just needed to write Amour in red. I hand wrote with pencil and then traced it out with Dollar Tree red puff paint. Worked great, and it has the slightly raised effect, just like the inspo box. Once everything was dry, I just needed to add top coat. I used one with a glossy finish to give it that ceramic look. And this is how they turned out. My cardboard Anthropologie dupes. Instead of $22 Canadian, I think I made both of these for less than $2. For sure, they are cardboard, not ceramic, but I made them in time for Valentine's Day, so I have a cute display for some chocolates. And they are recyclable. Yes, I could have gone to the dollar store and bought a tray for $2, but I wanted a creative project, and this was fun to try. Thanks for clicking on this video and supporting the channel. I hope you have a fantastic Valentine's, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! Just getting dings. Shh. Well, if I look cheesy, that's just, I can't help it. That's just the way I am. I do like cheese.